Mastering ISA IEC 62443. ISA IEC 62443 obsesses over operational excellence in industrial automation. How does the primary goal of the ISA IEC 62443 standard aim to achieve operational excellence in its implementation, specifically in the context of industrial automation and control systems? The primary goal of the ISA IEC 62443 standard is to achieve operational excellence in the implementation of industrial automation and control systems, ISES, by providing a comprehensive framework for securing these systems against cyber threats. Operational excellence is achieved through the implementation of a risk management approach that integrates security into every phase of the system lifecycle, from design and development to operation and maintenance. The standard addresses the entire IACS supply chain, including vendors, integrators, and asset owners, and provides guidelines for each stakeholder to ensure that security is considered in every phase of the system lifecycle. The standard consists of four main components: general, policies, system, and component requirements. The general component of the standard provides an overview of the IEC 62443 series and defines the scope, norms, and references for the standard. The policies component provides guidelines for establishing a cybersecurity management system, CSMS, that outlines the policies, procedures, and organizational structures necessary for managing cybersecurity risks. The system component of the standard focuses on the IACS itself, providing requirements for securing the system throughout its life cycle. This includes requirements for system design, implementation, operation, maintenance, and decommissioning. The system component also addresses human factors, such as training and awareness, and incident response planning. The component of the standard provides requirements for securing individual IACS components, such as control devices, sensors, and actuators. This includes requirements for secure design, development, testing, and deployment of these components. To achieve operational excellence, the standard recommends implementing a CSMS that follows the Plan Do Check Act (PDCA) cycle. The PDCA cycle is a continuous improvement model that involves planning, implementing, monitoring, and reviewing cybersecurity activities to ensure that they are effective and up-to-date. During the planning phase, asset owners and other stakeholders identify cybersecurity risks and develop policies and procedures to mitigate them. The planning phase also involves establishing roles and responsibilities, setting security goals and objectives, and allocating resources. In the doing phase, the policies and procedures developed during the planning phase are implemented, and security controls are put in place to mitigate identified risks. This includes implementing security measures such as firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and encryption, as well as establishing incident response plans and conducting regular security testing and vulnerability assessments. During the checking phase, the effectiveness of the CSMS is monitored and evaluated to ensure that it is operating as intended. This includes conducting regular security audits, risk assessments, and incident response plan exercises to identify areas for improvement. In the acting phase, the results of the checking phase are used to identify areas for improvement, and corrective actions are taken to address any deficiencies. This includes updating policies and procedures, implementing new security controls, and providing additional training and awareness programs for employees. To support the implementation of a CSMS, the standard recommends establishing a cybersecurity governance structure that includes roles and responsibilities for cybersecurity management. This includes appointing a Chief Information Security Officer, CISO, or other senior executive to oversee cybersecurity activities, as well as establishing a cybersecurity team to implement and maintain the CSMS. The standard also recommends establishing a cybersecurity awareness program to educate employees on cybersecurity risks and best practices. This includes providing regular training and awareness programs, as well as promoting a culture of cybersecurity within the organization. In addition to the above, the standard recommends implementing a continuous monitoring program to identify and respond to cybersecurity threats in real time. This includes implementing security information and event management (SIEM) systems, as well as conducting regular security testing and vulnerability assessments to identify areas for improvement. To ensure that the CSMS is effective, the standard recommends establishing a program for continuously monitoring and evaluating the system. This includes conducting regular security audits, risk assessments, and incident response plan exercises to identify areas for improvement. In conclusion, the primary goal of the ISA IEC 62443 standard is to achieve operational excellence in the implementation of industrial automation and control systems by providing a comprehensive framework for securing these systems against cyber threats. The standard recommends implementing a cybersecurity management system that integrates security into every phase of the system lifecycle, from design and development to operation and maintenance. By following the guidelines and requirements outlined in the standard, asset owners and other stakeholders can ensure that their IACs are secure, reliable, and resilient, and that they can maintain operational excellence over time.